Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to my Inbox 14 video. I'll be showing some new purchases as well as some second hand, and there's going to be just the one pound pickup this time. We'll start off with the new, and the first one up is Freddie Mercury's new compilation, Never Boring. This is a really strong album. It's got The Great Pretender on it, I Was Born to Love You, Barcelona, Love Kills, Made in Heaven, Living on My Own, the radio mix, which got to number 1 in 1993 in the UK. It's a fantastic album, great full sleeve, but I just don't like that front cover. I've nothing against that front cover, I just would have preferred it to have been in the inner gatefold. It just, no, it's not for me. But it's a really good strong album, and that's Freddie Mercury's Never Boring. Now he has released, or they have released, his Mr. Bad Guy album. They've remixed it, but I'm not going to pick that up. I've already got the original album from '85, which I really like, but I just don't see the need for a remix, and so that will do me. Okay, this one here, Tanita Tikaram to Drink the Rainbow, the anthology, 1988 to 2019. This is a weird anthology. This doesn't actually include any of her hit singles. Not that she had many, but it doesn't include many singles at all. There's only 12 tracks on it, and it features quite heavily from her 21st Century output, especially the Sentimental album. I think there's 4 songs from that on this. Now the Sentimental album is my favourite album of hers, so it's great to have them on vinyl. This works really well as an album. I wouldn't have called it an anthology though. I would have called it a collection or something like that. But you do get, along with it, you do get a 7-inch single. Oops, the light shining. Which features Valentine's Heart and Glass Love Train. So this is a really strong album. I really enjoy this, and I love Tanita Tikaram. As I say, she's probably my favourite female artist. I would like an album of new material though. So Tanita, your last one was 2016. It's now coming into 2020. Get your finger out. So anyway, To Drink the Rainbow, Tanita Tikaram, brilliant album. Okay, this one I picked up at my local Sainsbury's, and this is The Best of Cream. I didn't know this album existed. In fact, I didn't realise my local Sainsbury's sold a few albums. Not very many, they only have about 5 or 6, but they're not where you would expect them. They're almost right beside the baked beans. But yeah, I saw this and it was relatively cheap, and I thought, right, I'll go for it. It's really good. Sunshine of Your Love, Badge, White Room, Strange Brew, I Feel Free, excellent. They don't have the song Wrapping Paper on it, which I've always liked, and I would have liked that. Again, I don't like that cover. I don't understand it. It's just vegetables. There's tomatoes and radishes, lettuce. No, don't understand it at all. But good album all the same. The Best of Cream. This one I was waiting for a reissue, and it finally came, and I just bought the standard edition, and that's REM's Monster. The double version, the actual cover is blue. I was tempted, but I thought, look, the second disc is all remixes. I am never ever going to play it, and this is just what I wanted. And this has got 2 of my favourite REM songs on it. I know it's the Warner Brother years, but I love What's the Frequency, Kenneth, and the other one is Strange Currencies, which I always thought was better than Everybody Hurts. But yeah, this is a slightly rawer REM after Automatic for the People, and to get an original of this, you know, you're talking 3 figures, so it's good to see this reissued REM Monster. And of course I went for it, and I got Jeff Lynne's ELO, From Out of Nowhere. Yeah, I enjoyed this. This is a good album, but if you play this beside the last one, Alone in the Universe, I can't tell the difference. It all sounds the same, but they're still really good songs. The single Time of Our Life is so catchy, but it is really good. But the rest of the songs are fine, they're great, but you can't tell one apart from the other. They've got that Jeff Lynne sound. Yeah, but it's enjoyable. I don't dislike it at all, and I have played this quite a few times, so I'm glad I got it. So that's Jeff Lynne's ELO from Out of Nowhere. I would just wish it was called ELO, or in fact I would prefer it being just called Jeff Lynne. So there we go, their new album, and I must check to see how well it's done in the charts. It must be top 10. I think the charts are out this evening. Okay, the pound purchase is this one. This is Rosie Vela and Zazu. I saw this in the bin and I liked the cover, and I thought, oh look, it's produced by Donald Fagen and Walter Becker of Steely Dan, and I thought, well, this might be okay. Not that I'm not a Steely Dan fan, so I don't know really why I bought this thing, but it was £1 and I thought, let's have a go, let's try. It's alright. It's sort of soulless soul, if you see what I mean. It's 1986. It's okay. There's nothing great about this. I probably won't ever play it again. Well, I might. But I later found out that this girl here was Jeff Lynne's partner in the 90s, and she was featured in the Zoom tour. In fact, James Griffiths was telling me that she was responsible for getting Jeff back on the road again to do the Zoom tour. I think it was in 2000, 2001, which didn't go down too well. Like compared to now, it was a bit of a flop. But yeah, it was a pickup for £1. It was worth the listen. So Rosie Vela and Zazu, nice cover. I've never had any of this woman's work before. Janis Joplin, Greatest Hits, bought it, played it, really liked it. Her voice would be touch and go for me. Sometimes I think it'll be great, I know that, and sometimes it will really grate on me. So from being great to great on. Yeah, it's good. I think everybody's got this album, Summertime, Piece of My Heart. The only thing I didn't know is that she did move over, and the move over that the version I know of is Slade from Slade album, but I really enjoyed this. This is a good album. So Janis Joplin's Greatest Hits. This is a compilation I bought quite a couple of months ago at a record fair. This was very cheap. It's a double album. After Dark, and this has got loads of stuff on it. Like it's got from the 60s right up to the 80s, or is there any 80s? It's mostly 60s and 70s. Yeah, it's got The Move, Flowers in the Rain, T-Rex, Ride a White Swan, Wizards, See My Baby Jive, all songs that I've got, but it's nice to have them. The Supremes, Baby Love, Stevie Wonder, Yester Me, Yester You, Yesterday, Cockney Rebel, Make Me Smile, Sparks, This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us, The Kinks, Lola, The Israelites by Desmond Decker. So it's a very good double comp of 60s and 70s material. So Hawkwind, Silver Machine, it's on it as well. Any Hawkwind whatsoever. So this was worth, I think it was about £4 that I paid for it. So After Dark. Double live album by Dire Straits, Alchemy. I've never had this in any shape or form, and I've all the other Dire Straits albums, and this was relatively cheap as well at my local record shop, and so yeah, thought I'd go for it. Really good version of Tunnel of Love on this, and Two Young Lovers is great. Yeah, I really do like Dire Straits, I have to admit it. Some of their albums are a little bit patchy, but whenever the good songs are really good on them. So yeah, this is good. Espresso Love, Private Investigations, I always thought was a fantastic single. So Dire Straits, Alchemy Live. This was released in 1983, I think. Okay, this was very cheap. Hot Chocolate, 20 Hottest Hits. Yeah, this is really everything up to 1980, I believe, or 1979. It's got So You Win Again, Emma, Brother Louie, Everyone's a winner. I'll Put You Together, Love Is Life. Some of those, You Sexy Thing, some of those really early Hot Chocolate songs are really good. I mean the early 70s stuff. Unfortunately it doesn't have Give Peace a Chance on this, which I think was credited to the Hot Chocolate band. But yeah, this is a good album. You know, again, it does exactly what it says on the tin. So Hot Chocolate, 20 hottest hits. Okay, and lastly is the Grail, and I did pay a bit of money for this, but I paid under the odds, and I paid under the median value in Discogs, and the records are in absolute perfect shape. And I'm so pleased to have the Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge now on vinyl. Yeah, this is a good album. This is their best album since Undercover, and they haven't bettered it. So after Undercover, this is the best of the Rolling Stones albums. It's spread over a 2 disc set. Record 1 would probably be a little bit stronger than record 2, but it does sound great on vinyl. It's an original pressing. It's not one of the represses, which are very expensive now as well. And this comes in the absolutely awful, boring late 80s, early 90s Virgin label. It's the Durabus label out, but still, it's good to have in the inner sleeve. And I've never ever seen it on vinyl, never mind owning it. And Johnny at the record shop got it in, and he did me a decent enough deal, so I'm happy enough for that. So that's the Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge from 1994. Okay, that's me. That's my recent purchases. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.